Hey guys, Adam Broussard here, and another day in the life of a Cajun entrepreneur is sometimes the day is not the funnest. And so today was spent all day at my office, and I like getting out and about. But I had a few meetings today with some current investors that we had to just talk about business, about how tough 2024 was, about the plan of action for 2025 to make it better. And ultimately the conversations were fruitful, and so I'm really excited to see what plays out, because when I put together especially those snow days, things that went on in 2024, the business that we did and the businesses that we had, and then we turn around and look at 2025, and what was started in 2024 comes to fruition in 2025, or at least, look, I'm the type of guy, look, I find the ceiling, I find this is the highest we're going to go. That's our high when it comes to gross sales and net sales. Then I say, this is 50% of that. Because in 2024, that's how I was. There was this needed to sell more number and only reach 50% of what ultimately we wanted to do. And that was, the biggest numbers are in the housing side, the flipping houses and the sales of houses. So that's what skews my numbers the biggest. But those houses come with some serious weight and some serious income, that when you're 50% and you needed it to be more than 50%, man, it makes for a tough year. It makes for tough situations, and it makes for skating through, with nicks and bruises even more apparent. I tell people all the time, man, in business, just be prepared to get punched in the face when you're not expecting it. Somebody this weekend I was talking to that wanted to buy houses and stuff like that, and he was just like, throw all your eggs in one house basket type deal. And I'm like, you might need, you got enough money, instead of buying a $200,000 house, buy 4 $50,000 houses. He gave me reasons and rhymes and all this, and I'm like, and I gave him reasons and rhymes, because it's like, man, just at the end of the day, that one house, you might have more problems with one than you do with 4. And I'm like, I want as many eggs as I can to be in that basket. Still eggs, but I like multiple eggs. That's why I'm in multiple businesses. Now, I didn't start off in multiple businesses. I did start off with one, and did start seeing some success. But now that I'm in multiple businesses, guess what? It's still the same damn thing that happens, man. You just get into these situations where it's like everything's wrong and everything's melting around you. So anyway, that was conversations today. I was stuck at the office all day. I'm now going home. My wife doesn't feel well, and so my mom went to go pick up the kids. And when I get home, I have to respond to a super low ball offer that I got on a house, just ridiculously low, stupid, just terrible and stupid. And then at the same time do some LinkedIn work. So I started, if you're watching this and I reach out to you on LinkedIn, that's me. You can at least say hi, because I'm raising money for our recovery homes, and we need the money. We're about to be nonprofit. We're waiting on the paperwork from the IRS. Might be in the mailbox right now. And people need to help people. People need to help people going through recovery, especially women and children. And the way that I look at people going through recovery and sobriety is just like cancer. It's going to kill them if they don't address it. But the difference is us as a society look mostly at people going through recovery, including people that are addicts themselves, as like, there's only, like, there's only 10% that's really gonna make it. And so, like, if they don't suck it up, then you're left behind. And I totally get that and beat that drum to a certain degree. But boy, it just hurts the heart. And so at the end of the day, if we can just do better as society to help these guys and women, these women and men, not to wipe their behind and be butlers or anything of that nature, but just, it starts off with the environment that they're in, and their self-worth. And if I can just help out one person, one person at a time, and by the grace of God, not by Adam's means, by anything, but anyway, that's a big endeavor that I'm working on, and it must be pretty big, because I'm failing pretty big at it. I'm not able to keep up financially with the demand of what's happening. I need more capital. These things don't take care of themselves. We as a society need this type of deal, because when there's one person in my house, not on the streets, doing drugs or alcohol, that's one less person that's getting treated, or convincing somebody else. That's one less thing that's happening that could be a life or death situation. And so, that's the way I look at it. So if you see me on LinkedIn, just know that it's actually me that is doing I was just passing by a cop in a school zone with my phone up. He probably thinks I'm on the phone or watching a video, but I'm making a video. So anyway, don't know why I was going on a tangent on that, but yeah, so I'm making my way home and gonna be with my wife and kids the rest of the night, doing a little bit of work, being on LinkedIn. That's what I was getting at, and seeing how their day were. So I'm gonna make a few phone calls before I get home. I got about 10-minute drive, and I'll be done with the phone hopefully after that. So enjoy the evening, and that was my day. Tomorrow we kickstart off with a couple more meetings and a lot of office work. Got a lot of book work to do and a lot of things to reconcile. So that is unfortunately my job. Do we still have snow on the ground? That is insane. Man, I thought that snow was gone. I just saw a decent pile of it. Anyway, God bless.